Hello and welcome to Paul's Engage channel. It's early Sunday morning. I'm just finishing off doing a little few bits and pieces. I haven't got too reasonably far with the bridge replacement. I have done 4 arches with a connection bit in the middle. There's the roads which will go on the top of the bridges like this, as you can see, with an overlay. Maybe not that much overlay, but anyway, it looks reasonably well, and it will look there. And then we got to put the parapets on and finish off with edging, etc. I've also been doing a small bungalow. This is a plastic Nightwings kit, and it's pretty good. It's coming together. Painting is, how you can put it, a bit difficult sometimes because you're trying to paint the smaller detail, and you don't know which to do first. You don't know whether to do the brickwork or not. Anyway, it's coming on. Nearly done that. I've also started doing the windows, although they must need another coat. I'm using a natural wood colour from Roots Model Paints, and yeah, I like these paints. They're nice. They're water based, so I can just water them down or use them as they come, and you don't need a great deal. Obviously in end it's even better because it's smaller, but been using it also, been adding some sort of different brick details. That looks a bit better from afar, but it looks as though I need to redo some of that bit. That was a bit too bright, so this is just something I'm playing about with. I'm not worried whether I'll get it right or not. This isn't going to go on the layout, but it's just something I use to test paints and weathering and just some other bits. I've just made it look as though it would have been good, but I've had a few problems with some of the paints in the past, so I try them out on something like this, which is just a mock-up of a building, and put in a bit of plastic edging and pretend roof gutterings and things. So it just gives me a little bit of a test bed. Now then, have we got on here? I've got a bit further, but as you can see it's changing quite much. I've put some cardboard on this. I'm filling this in. I'm going to put grass bank on this. This is going to be a garden down to the water's edge, if you like. Just make that a bit more scenic. To me there was too much brick bridge. As you can see, I've been putting up the embankments and trusses for the bridge to go on. So this is what it will eventually look like. It's going to go onto there. We're going to bring it back as far as we can on this bit, so it's going to be less space between the edge of the layout and the buildings. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna start making the land come down, and this will then come onto the edge around here, and we're going to make it so this is the roadway, and I'm going to make this bridge so it comes over and the road can come over here and join up over here. although this is still going to be like a underpass, if you like, a dead end, but it's going to be definitely a dead end because there's not going to be an arch as there was before, and then this is just going to be some shops and buildings, etc., and the road will come down along the edge. This obviously is still going to take up and make it one track, but this is going to be a little bit longer because obviously one track, and we're still going to have that side in there because a train will, be regulated now, but it's going to come. I'm going to put it so that if you like, the line is going to come to that end, the back rail, so that this will actually move over here a bit, so that this can still come down. It's so that we get a bit more longer, so you can keep a longer train, because I've got a 37, and I may get a 66 as well, because I do like the 66s, but it depends whether I can find one that's decent runner. But since I've only got Graham Farish, Dapol, etc. to look at, is limited on there. It's a shame Hornby don't do Engage, which would be good. But anyway, this is going to be dramatically changed later on. There, I'm going to put grass down on this bit, and so we're going to make this just here, and then what we can do is have a little bit of more of a garden and a walkway for people to come to. Here it won't be public, it's just going to be, well, I don't know. I was going to make it just public. Obviously this may be a bit difficult because this makes this a bit larger, but we'll see how we go with this. I'm still looking to make a few things, a few changes. I've got the bridge, I've got the railway station, which I may change anyway. I'm looking to go for maybe a plastic one if I can find one, and then that'll make this a bit more of prototypical branch line. It's not. I may make it into a roundy later on, but present moment the plan is to either make it a branch line here and stop it just here and just have a runway. At the present moment, I've only got a straight. I've got a couple of points. I've got plenty of points, and I've got plenty of track. It's just baseboards I'm having trouble with at the moment. Houses still need to be looked at, repaired or recovered. I've got these ones down here still, as you can see, cup of tea, and need to put the church back as well. So this church I'm going to put here and make that into more of a typical church, a bit of a park, but I'm not going to have a graveyard because I don't like putting graveyards on railway, like model railways. I like churches, and not every church has a graveyard as far as I'm aware. But anyway, I'm going to have a look. Most probably will have maybe a little graveyard, but we'll have to wait and see what we can do. Also, I've got to think of this as well, where I've taken up the old building. I had to take up cork as well, so I've got a bit of a ditch, which may be okay for actually planting houses, because you can then put up some greenery around it. This little park, obviously, I'll take out the hedges here, and this can come round into the park here and put some grass down. Still got to fill that bit in, but I run out of plaster, so I shall have to get some more plasters, and I've got some plaster bandage, but I didn't really want to use that. But yeah, well, I have to wait and see. But I've got to paint these in, make these a bit more like rocks rather than just chalk boulders. We've got a bit of a step here, obviously, between the cork and where this one doesn't. But as these three boards are gonna be permanently together, that'll be okay. Here I still want to make some sort of it's like platform for boats to moor up at, but then I've got to get the water level up as well. It's a bit of a thing about that bolt, so I might have to think about hiding that a bit better. Anyway, yeah, so we got a bit more still to do, and well, a lot more still to do, and we're getting there. But I need to finish off the bridge and see if I can make it a bit better. I was going to use plasticard, but the problem I've got with plasticard is what I wanted to use, I can't get the brick archways like here where you have all the stones and the bricks and make it into a proper portal. But if I can find some, I'll get those, and then maybe we'll do it in plastic. But we've got a way to go yet before this is finally put down. And then when I do put it on, I'll just make sure it's tacked on so that it can be removed and replaced with maybe a plastic one. Yeah, so anyway, we'll get on and do some more of this. See how we get on. Yeah, anyway, that's all for today, and I shall post this and show you when we get a bit further on. But tonight I'm just going to finish my cup of tea, put some buttresses on and some of the edging, just make it ready for the roads. I might even get round to putting the roads on tonight, but that's debatable. But anyway, yeah. Oh, and all the other old bridge I did throw away because it was too far damaged when I looked. Yeah, we got to get on and sort this out. I've had some tips on how to do the paintwork for the boulders over here, hide the plaster bandage, because after a few years it's obviously started to show through. It was a lot better than that at one stage. I don't know what happened now. But anyway, I shall start using the tips I found from a very good modeller, Luke Towan, Australian, from Boulder Creek, and he's got Boulder Creek, Luke Towan Boulder Creek Railway, which is a very good video YouTube channel. If you'd like to subscribe to his channel, you'll find some good tips on building, especially if you do OO or HO. And yeah, very good bloke, very good modeller. Superb ideas, superb, if you like, tips, and masterclass definitely. And I like his channel a lot. Very good. Anyway, on for mine. I shall carry on and do this. It will be changing quite dramatically because I've only got these 4 boards, and I'm still having difficulty finding some other boards to go on the end. Which means if this is the case, it will be just a straight railway, and no fancy boards. So yeah, unfortunately, it may be just a end-to-end layout at the end of the day. But have a good week, and I'll talk to you soon. A few days. My wife comes back in a few days as well. She's been back to Russia, to home, to check on a few things, and she's coming back on Friday, unless BA change her flight again, and that's it. Then once she's back, I shall be able to do a little bit more, because I won't have to do it in the evening only. I can do it also at the weekends, but I find it very difficult without Irene here. She helps me and suggests ideas, and together this is our layout. She's the, if you like, the ideas person, on the builder, and although this isn't her suggestion, this was so that we could actually make it more into a roadway and a lake rather than a river or go through. So anyway, catch up with you later. Have a good week. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you like it, and you get notified for all the future videos if you press the bell. And please leave any comments if you feel so. Good, bad, I don't mind. It's just keep them sensible, no rude messages, and suggestions welcome. And thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.